Okay. We're live. We're live. Hello. Testing, testing. I think we're live. Okay. Here we go. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another week of the Madden series here on my gaming channel. Steelers week 14 versus the Minnesota Vikings. And now we gotta be real. That fucking game against the Ravens was too damn close. Talk about coming down to the wire. If it wasn't for the pressure TJ Watt put on Lamar Jackson, he would have had that pass for the 2-point conversion and we would have lost. So, bravo to the Steelers defense for holding it. To the Steelers in general, good fucking win. That's how we play. Clean football on offense, no turnovers. Defense, you got some turnovers, you got plenty of sacks. Lovely fucking sack game. TJ Watt showing why he's Defensive Player of the Year candidate. In my opinion, also should be getting some nod for the MVP as well. TJ Watt is a fucking beast. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue on with everything. Yeah. So let's see what's going on. So as far as in my franchise mode, now we're not on the real life stuff, even though, like I said, that was a close game, nail biter. But in my franchise mode, we're 12-0, undefeated. Not like in real life right now. In real life, we're 6-5-1. Hopefully, after this Thursday, 7-5-1. What's going on, Dad? Welcome to the live stream. So hopefully this week the Steelers can keep that momentum going, play some clean football and offense, play some shut down football and defense, sack the living shit out of the Vikings quarterback, intercept him, fumbles, everything. Like, let's fucking do some damage on defense. Offense, keep it clean. Don't turn it over. Get the ball moving. Najee needs another 100-yard game. I believe against this Vikings defense, Najee can easily cross the 100 threshold if they commit to the run game. But let's take a look at our playoff pictures, see who's in, see where we're at with that. So as it sits right now, this is what my franchise mode playoffs are looking like. Steelers, of course, having that number one bye. Patriots are in second, followed by the Raiders, Texans, and then we have the um, Browns, Bills, and then Dolphins. So interesting AFC side. NFC, Buccaneers have number one. Then the Packers, Seahawks, Eagles. Eagles surprised me. Then the Rams are at number five. Number six is the San Francisco 49ers. And Cowboys hold number seven. Right now, if the playoffs were to sit, I would have my Steelers, of course, going to the Super Bowl. On the NFC side, let's see. I say the Rams would beat the Eagles. Seahawks would beat the 49ers. Packers would beat the Cowboys, which would then leave the Rams versus Bucks and Seahawks versus Packers. Packers would beat the Seahawks. I'd say the Rams beat the beat the Buccaneers, and then I would say, Rams or Packers. I'd have to give it to Packers. I think Packers would sneak out with that win. Aaron Rodgers throws a Hail Mary for that win, but I mean it's still a little too early to make that prediction. Just a little interesting kind of thing to look at. Yeah, I know. Kirk Cousins is actually quietly having a pretty fucking good year, like MVP caliber year, and nobody's really talking about it because it's the Vikings. So, but I think our defense, especially Mika Magic, he can at least get one interception. We're probably not gonna have Hayden back yet, which fucking sucks. But TJ Watt, I'm hoping he gets another few sacks. Yep. I mean, Big Man's not wrong. Sloppy football, mental errors can happen on a short week. Exactly. Rather than that, stress to the team that it's important that we take care of the ball and be the team capitalizing off mistakes rather than being the ones that make them. One or fewer turnovers. So my offense has to be sound. So that's pretty fair. Okay. Let's go ahead and set up our weekly strategy. We need to get that. Okay, so we need to defend the outside run is what it's saying to do. Okay. And then... No, we don't need to run inside. We need to learn to start getting that throwing game going. So let's throw it medium. Because we can... I wouldn't say deep because we have some issues there. Okay, Anthony McFarland has a dislocated shoulder, so there is an injury on offense. Other than that, offense is relatively healthy. As far as defense, relatively healthy. Okay, love seeing that. Good overall practice. Only one injury, but it's Anthony McFarland, so it's not really too essential right now. Let's take a look at our standings, where we're at. So Tom Brady's leading with passing at 3,971 with 35 touchdowns. Mahomes is at 3,911 with 30 touchdowns, and Jameis Winston is at 3,625 with 26 touchdowns. Najee Harris is leading the rushing game with 1,440 yards for 18 touchdowns. I think that's the highest any rookie's ever had, which is great. Let's see. Nobody in the receiving yards for Steelers, but Mike Evans is holding down number one with 12:35 and 13 touchdowns. No Steelers got a sack lead. I don't even think really we have anybody even close to that right now. Interception-wise, we're holding all three positions. Mika, Sutton, and Hayden are all on the Steelers, and all three of them lead the interception board. So, great performance there from the Steelers. This is what our schedule looks like, so... Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, awards. Let's see what we got. So Jacoby Brissett had the AFC Offensive Player of the Week with 20 to 34, 360 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, and was sacked 3 times. So decent game. Marlon Humphrey, of course, he had those 5 tackles, the 2 interceptions, and the touchdown against my Steelers. Oh, I agree. Like, the Steelers defense is going to have to feast. Like, it's going to be a bloodbath. But I have faith in our defense to get sacks and pressure. Tackle-wise, stopping the run, I'm still iffy on them. Secondary, I'm kind of hit and miss on them. It's kind of like one of those things like, I don't know. Really. So, let's go ahead, let's get into the main part of the video, the part that most people actually come and watch these for, and that is playing the season game. So let's go ahead and get in there, play the full game, and load up. Yeah, we need Watt sack lunches, move TJ's brother to defense, and have double Watt sacks. I'd be down for that. That'd be an interesting combo, have Derek Watt on defense. See, it would have been cool if we had JJ Watt, have TJ Watt, JJ Watt, and Derek Watt all on the same team. That would have been cool. Granted, Derek Watt, he's having issues where, or not Derek Watt, but JJ Watt's having health issues where he can't stay healthy, which he's at the end of his career as is. So that's, to be honest, not too surprising to me. But TJ Watt is a fucking beast.
Tonight, from U.S.
Like,
Bank
if
Stadium,
you ask me personally, I think we have the best Watt, and that's in TJ Watt. I think TJ Watt's going to outperform his older brother in all categories.
On EA Sports.
I mean, he's already almost caught up to him in so many different categories, and he's only been in the league for a few years versus like 14 years. So I honestly think we have the best Watt of the family. Don't get me wrong, JJ Watt's a fucking beast. but ever since he started having health issues, he hasn't been the
We'll
same.
see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football
this guy's
as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So the Steelers have got to learn to contain him quickly.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin
Big Ben
alongside
hyping up our
Charles Davis.
defense,
And
getting
Charles,
ready
you look
for
at this
this.
Vikings ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
And
Nice.
quite
Streaming my stream on your stream. Well, welcome to my dad's stream. I don't know if you're on YouTube or Twitch or whatever you're streaming on, but welcome to my dad's stream of my
Well, he
stream.
did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Appreciate YouTube.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take
There
that
we
route
go.
of deduction.
Okay, we'll
And
take
he's
it.
upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. An
Third
early
and
test
inches,
for
guys.
this
First
defense.
test.
Here we go on 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field.
I think that's offense.
And they're already walking
Yeah.
backwards.
Damn it. Kendrick Green.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he'll find
Face mask.
Washington.
That's gotta be
complete.
face mask.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag
Yep.
here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely cost
Good
you
job,
in the end.
offense.
Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Pushes him over, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
On 2nd down and 4, Roethlisberger going to throw deep for the end zone.
Fucking
And
Juju.
that going
You
to
gotta
be
hold those, bro.
incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, and that'll make it 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to
There
his
we go,
tight
Fryer
end.
move.
That's Pat Fryer
Good
move.
catch.
And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Nice. We're doing a nice steady drive. I'm liking this. Benny Snell in at running back. Let's see what Benny Snell can do.
They run for the first time with Benny Snell. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Working with a 2nd and 4.
Okay, Balaj is on. I don't know where's Harris at, but
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys.
I
up
agree.
front.
We're
I
seeing
mean,
this the same way, aren't we? We
normally
are
we only
seeing
get
an
like one good
offensive
player,
line,
but
as
this
this game
draft
gets
we got
started, as
two
it starts
good
to
ones.
unfold,
So-
that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He's got it.
Oh.
A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Almost.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Good job, Benny Snell. Football.
Benny Snell, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
I love how he just like jumps on Derek Watt's back.
What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the
nice,
game.
Steady,
Other
long
teams, I script to attack.
Drive.
They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Bad kick. Somehow still made it.
Extra point put through by Boswell.
Old school.
And that
steal.
makes the score 7-0.
Good job, offense. Nice drive. Took a good amount of the first quarter over. Ends with 7 points.
Boswell
That's how
now
a drive
to kick
should
it
be.
away after the touchdown.
Now defense, show up and shut these fuckers down.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to go to work here. Their quarterback in his 10th season overall now, and 4th is a Viking, Kirk Cousins.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I'm sorry, what? I did not see that crap last
throughout
night.
a ball game, it
Won a
always
game
comes
with
back
only
to
3
blocking and
passes?
tackling.
Like,
That's
how
the
the hell do you
essence
do
of
that?
football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to
How
tackle,
do you win a
especially
game
open
with
field.
only 3 passes?
Very
How many
few missed
rushes
tackles
happened?
on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now Cousins. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt.
I
and the
did not
Steelers
see
are
that,
going
though.
on offense here, 1st and 10.
I don't get that.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to
knew
earn
what
that
was
top
coming
spot.
and they couldn't
And
stop.
it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the
Washington,
division.
you gotta
Win the
catch
division,
that,
you
bro.
know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It might mean
Where
it
is
means a home
fucking
game.
Najee Harris?
It means a number
Harris
of
get
other
injured
things,
or
but
something?
winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I know. That was a bad thing.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left.
Just like that was almost intercepted.
The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it
Bad
free.
fucking drive.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And he'll get this up past the
Fucking
25
tackle.
before
Holy
he's out of
shit,
bounds.
defense.
That'll go as a
Special teams.
39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Fucking goddamn
It's a
defense.
big game there on what will turn out to be the final
Holy
play
shit.
of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. first and 10. Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield,
Okay.
sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Cousins gives way to Cook. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense.
Okay, Harris is on the bench. Why is he not playing? He should be on the field. I don't want these other guys on the field. They're not as effective as
they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get
God
your feet
damn it,
moving,
defense.
get your body
Okay.
going. And then once
I get the point. I get the point
he's
where you guys
able
are
to
trying to
make
tell
the
me.
play.
Now can you intercept the
The
ball?
speed with which this offense can get down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Cousins on first down. Touchdown!
Of course. Nope.
Adam Thielen. His
They
fifth
drive down, they
touchdown
make us look
of the
bad.
year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. The drive summary that time.
Okay, I want Najee Harris on my fucking field. I don't want this fucking Balazs or
They
Snell.
kick it away, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Ray McLeod to return, and out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Okay, defense. You need to step it up next week.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to balance spots, and here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Zone.
That's what I like to see, my boy. That's what I like to see.
Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a lot of fun, you know, having my mobile scramble quarterback running like fucking 300, 400 yards per
Boswell
game.
for the extra point.
Passing like no tomorrow.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround
I know,
for
I
this
agree.
Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams
There we
like
go,
this approach
Cam.
these short
Good
turnarounds?
fucking stop
Well,
there, bud.
wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
He'll get this one way up. Just
God
shy
damn
of
it,
the
Steelers.
35-yard line.
Guys, you need to put 2 people on Thielen
Quarterbacks
from now
keep
on.
all the receivers
I don't want
alive
to see
in
him
the
open
play.
like that.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by
God
Jefferson.
damn, okay.
And
Fuck.
taking it across midfield and
Cousins is
inside the
fucking
45.
destroying my defense.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Play fake. Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he gets it down to the 32.
Another first.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's
Yeah,
dropped.
you're right. Cousins is literally fucking ripping me apart.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
10 for 10. God damn, can we at least fucking get an incomplete here?
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
There we go. Thank you. And at least one incomplete pass. He's not a perfect passer.
That's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration.
Good. Hey, we stopped him from scoring a touchdown.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And
okay, we got a minute 32 to drive down the score, guys.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
McLeod now on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And they're going to speed things up here. To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger flush to his right.
Claypool with another catch.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I had to scramble Roethlisberger out to get that guy off of him.
Before we get to halftime.
Okay, end around with Washington. Let's see if this works. Ebron,
backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Where the fuck's my players?
Use the second
Why is
of their
Ebron
3
playing?
timeouts.
Where's fucking
as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So the first down run lost
I don't want
a couple.
Balaj. I
now
want
they
fucking
come up
Harris. Hold on. What's going on with fucking Harris? Coaching. I don't want fucking... Like... What the fuck's going on with Najee Harris? He's still on the field. I don't want these fuckers. I'm about to fucking release both of you. I want fucking Najee Harris. I don't want you fucking dumb bitches.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Okay.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Roethlisberger being chased out left. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Nobody wants...
Backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Okay. Come on.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And in for the Steelers.
There we go,
touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Good job,
Steelers
Juju.
Find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Two for Juju.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns for Juju Smith-Schuster. We just got to keep him
wanting to
pinned
risk
for
anything here
27
late in the
seconds, and we
half. He'll just take a knee and they'll
halftime
bring
with
the football out to the
11-point
25. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
Hey, defense, come on.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
You have to
That's
catch
an excellent
that, bro.
play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Again, it's Cousins. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I know.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be 51-yard attempt.
Oh, dude.
Fairbairn able to put this one
And
through.
he could have blocked it, but he fucking didn't dive right. Look at that. Such a horrible dive. He could have blocked that, dude.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
McLeod now on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front as we'll head down to Orlando.
Where the
we
fuck
find
is
our
Najee
man
Harris?
Jonathan Coachman
Seriously.
at our EA
Where the
Sports
fuck is my
halftime
running back?
report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you two in just a moment. First, we just want to give everybody a look ahead to what's in store for us this weekend as we enter the final month of this NFL season. Good matchups all up and down the schedule there. We'll highlight the one in Cincinnati. A big test coming up for the Bengals as they'll have to contend with the San Francisco 49ers.
It probably would have gotten intercepted. I'm not going to do that.
Then later, they'll let the sun die down
I'm going
a
to play
bit
smart.
in Tampa.
I'm not going
A late start
to risk
here in
a
Florida.
pick 6 on my
Will be
end
the
or
Buccaneers
interception
taking on the
or
Buffalo
get
Bills.
sacked, fumble it,
And
and they run in
finally,
for a
on
touchdown.
Monday Night Football, we
Yeah,
put a
let
bow
'em have
on
it
Week
first
14 with a
fucking
good
half,
one
or second
in the
half.
NFC West. The Rams and Cardinals from Glendale at 8:15
I got to figure out what
Eastern
the
time.
fuck's going on. Where the fuck's my running back?
Meanwhile, in our game,
I didn't
it's been
see
a
anything about him
back and
being
forth
injured.
first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon
That was a
Godden
beautiful
and
catch
Charles
by Juju
Davis.
right there.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
Fucking sack him, guys. What the fuck was that? Tackle him, I mean. Come on.
One of the things we're at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action now. Cousins. And this will be incomplete.
Nice fucking hit.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
Good job, defense.
And they did. They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. McLeod to return it.
Oh, what a horrible fucking
36-yard punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10.
Okay, Harris is walking on the field. If I don't fucking see
Juju
Harris on my offense,
Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And his 2 touchdowns, a big reason they're winning right now.
So meaningful when you score and it's got your team out there in front. Changes the complexion of everything you're doing. It's one thing to score garbage time, but these count. This is a big deal, and he's making those types of plays.
Why is Snell on the field?
To get it to him.
I was just going to say probably going to go back to him. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
And hitting Juju on the slant.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture.
Hold on, guys. I gotta figure this out because this is fucking getting ridiculous. I don't want anybody else. Is fucking Harris injured? No, he's not. Look. Only person on the injury list is fucking to it. So why the fuck is my fucking running back that I want to fucking play not fucking playing? Here, what if I fucking take this? Hey, Derek Watt, you're now 2nd, or, hold on. You are now backing up fucking Harris. Here, Harris. Hold on. What if I put, okay, Ballage, now get the fuck out of there. Now Harris is literally the number 1. Why is he not fucking playing? It's fucking ridiculous.
Season before losing on a Monday night, 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins.
There we go, Derek Watt. Good
were
fucking
protecting their
rush.
franchises. Undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate.
Guys, what the fuck is going on? Depth chart. Like, what am I missing something? Do I have him lined up as fucking wide receiver? No, he's not even a wide receiver. So why is he fucking not being played? He's not a fullback. He's my number 1 running back. Why is he not fucking playing? Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking know. But I mean, he's like still being used in graphics and everything.
That was Dan Marino's 3rd year playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
And this nearly an interception.
Fucking
but
God
it's
damn it,
incomplete.
guys.
Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So after
Like,
the
where's
incompletion
Claypool?
on
Where's
first, now
Fryermuth?
second
Like,
and
what
10.
the fuck's this lineup?
Roethlisberger will throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Good
And
fucking
they're able to
recover
get this
catch,
one across
Juju.
the 35.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Now Balaj. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked
Yeah,
up
I
the first
know. I
down
got
on that
to be
run.
careful because I'm
Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Focus.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Okay, guys.
7
okay.
yards, the pickup there.
That's a staple
I
of
just
this
don't like the fact that I don't
offense.
have my
Drag route to the
fucking
tight
star
end.
running
He's
back.
unable to use his size
I'm
to
not
break
getting my
off much
fucking
more
receiving
yardage
core
after
that
the
I wanted.
catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
At least Balaj can
Looks
get
to me
first
like
down,
maybe there's
so
a little attrition setting in with this
we're
drive.
not doing
'Cause we
terrible.
see that type of a
but
run.
where's
I get
fucking
the feeling the defense is a little bit
Where's
tired.
And that's the
Claypool.
last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Roethlisberger on first down. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
thought that would have been a smart
That
play,
one
you know,
unable to
swing him
develop,
out,
never
let him
got
have it.
going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Here's Roethlisberger. Able to complete this one to McLeod.
There we
and
go.
they'll get this down to the 10.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
They go jet sweep. Washington with it. And he's going to take it in for
There
a
we go,
Steeler
James
touchdown.
Washington. Get yourself
James
one.
Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone
I have
happy
no
on that
idea.
bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 15 now.
See, there's Harris right there. There was number 22 right there. Where the fuck is he on the field, though? He'll show up in the clips. He'll show up on the bench, but he won't show up in the game. Come on, guy.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Vikings offense now heading out to
No
take
sacks,
over.
no
And hoping to do
interceptions.
better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your...
This time
Speaking of
for
interception,
Smith,
there's
it's
one.
intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass.
See, there's
what did
Harris
you
right
see?
there.
Well,
Najee
from a
Harris,
defense's
22.
perspective,
Why is he not
anytime
playing?
you have your eyes back
There's
towards
Claypool.
the quarterback,
Okay.
you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They run it with Balaj. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second and 6.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again.
bad fucking luck.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Okay, guys.
Remains here in this Thursday night
okay, we got this.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's got the hook up to McLeod.
There we go, Ray.
And he will have a Steelers first
good
down.
Catch, good first down. Like to see that. Wait. What? Game. What are you doing? I play my game. Like, I'm not simulating.
Here's Roethlisberger. He'll fight a man over the middle. It's Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Not the ideal lineup, but we'll take it, I guess.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Something you don't see from Big Ben often.
Roethlisberger taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Boswell's doing perfect so far.
Point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a
guys.
touchback.
Let's get another interception. Maybe a
The Vikings offense making their way back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then
injury
we kind of
timeout,
okay,
Adam Thielen
they're not.
injured.
Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Bush almost has their interception
down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing is Cousins. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith.
Okay. They're trying to keep this interesting. I
got
to give them props for that.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked.
There we go, Hayward.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe the defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Oh, defense.
This is knocked away.
Good
Down to the
stop,
ground and
but
incomplete.
The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
I know, I'm surprised
On
too.
second down now. Snell.
Like that should have been offsides, like no tomorrow.
Right
I fucked
Brandon,
that
I've
count
got
up.
to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Let's see if 14 can make this catch then. You say 14 needs a touchdown? We'll give him a chance.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, that would get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. He's going to let it go again. In a double
interception. God damn it.
And Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
Following the interception, Cousins. And he's
yes!
go down
Ingram got him.
Zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
It's over, guys.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to pop back. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter.
Nobody had me fucking
covered.
I'm not fucking running for him very much. How about you stop telling me how to fucking play my game?
Where a speedy
I'll
defensive
choose my
end
fucking
is a little bit quicker
bitch.
than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the
I
line
want
of
to try and get
scrimmage
number
where they
14
call
a
quick
touchdown.
set?
Let's see if I can
In
do
any
that.
event,
That's
right
my goal
now,
for this drive.
he's having his troubles.
Throw on third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Escaping the pressure. And give him a
And there it is.
Six.
No
It's
14
caught
guys
for a
touchdown.
And
First
the blowout
career
continues.
touchdown reception.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point now by Boswell. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
Right.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now out comes Minnesota.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
TJ Watt, big
pressure
fucking
too
sack.
much here. He's going down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
Okay.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
I mean, they're trying to make a respectful
13
drive. I gotta give
seconds
them that.
left to play. So
I'm not gonna
signs
give
of
it to them,
life
but
in what's
they
been a
got earned it,
dormant
but I gotta
offense
give
in
them,
this second
respect
half.
enough
Here's
to-
first and
that's
10.
fine. But they're gonna get sacked by
Pressure
TJ Watt
too
once
much
again.
that time as Cousins goes down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Throwing on second and long. Cousins. Catch is made. It's Harmon.
I'll give him a
Clock will
timeout.
now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One last shot now for Cousins. And that is incomplete.
They actually have one more.
2 seconds left on the clock.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like
Okay,
a lost
can I get a
cause.
punt return for a
There's
touchdown?
Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
Nope. Wasn't going anywhere.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win
Big
and put up the
fucking
amount of
game for my
points that
Steelers
they
today.
did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working
That
and
was a
clicking.
good interception.
They think that they can bottle this. and
Ray
carry
Ray
it with
definitely
them.
was
And as
offensive
an
player of the
offensive
game.
coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
138.2
And
rating,
for Charles
22
Davis
for
and our
28.
entire
I
crew
think
here
that's
at
the
EA
best he's done
Sports,
as
I'm
far as
Brandon
completion
Gutton
percentage in a
saying
long
so
time.
long, everybody.
341 passing yards, which is good. 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. Not a bad performance from Big Ben today. Rushing wise, see, Najee Harris was on the field at the beginning, then he just no longer was there. But a lot of people got rushing yards today. Snell got a touchdown, Roethlisberger got a touchdown, and Washington got a touchdown. Receiving wise, there he is, Ray McCloud. Leads it with 174 receiving yards. He showed up. Juju had his 7 yards for 2 touchdowns. Freiermuth had 2 receptions for 14. Washington had some receptions. Claypool definitely was spreading the ball around nicely. Defensive-wise, how would we do? Who had some sacks? T.J. Watt with his 2 sacks, Ingram with 2, and Ingram and Hayward with 1. Ingram was also one that got the safety. Oh, yep, there it is. So Ingram got the safety. No touchdowns, obviously. Let's see. Of course, we had Bush that had the 1 interception. So overall, nice defensive performance. I can't be mad. Now, see, if the Steelers beat the Vikings like this, I think all Steeler Nation's going to be happy. Likely that's not going to happen. No pick six, but a safety, yeah. Farmouth, you really don't deserve the upgrade. But I mean, you'll get it because, I mean, I guess whatever. TJ Watt, definitely another good performance. Good job. 10 upgraded players. So let's go ahead and advance to the next week. Well, that way we can see what's going on. We'll take a sneak peek into that offensive and defensive player of the week. Hello, thank you, game. I don't know what the fuck that was, but and we didn't get anything. So apparently, 5 passing touchdowns, sure, but come on, Roethlisberger had a better game. Like, whatever. Okay. So Roethlisberger is doing pretty decent so far. Harris is leading in a lot of different categories. He's still holding number 1 there. Claypool dropped down to 5th in receiving yards because he didn't really play that game, which sucked. So let's see. Najee Harris still leads first place for rushing. Brady still holds first place for passing. Mike Evans still holds first place for receiving. We're not showing up on the sack list. And of course, all 3 Steelers still hold the leader on interceptions. Where is... I think it's a good time to let's look at some team stats. Let's see how we're doing as a team. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Fine, player stats, that's what I meant. Okay. So far, as of today, so Roethlisberger hasn't even hit 3,000 yet, but he's got 185 for 313. 27 touchdowns to 13 interceptions. That's not good for interception percentage. So, I mean, not the best performance, but also not the worst. He's only been sacked 12 times. He's played 13 games, so that's almost averaging 1 sack per game. Rushing. How are we looking? I mean, we have a clear-cut leader when it comes to our rushing. Najee Harris with his 1462 yards. 18 touchdowns? God damn, boy. Receiving. Who's my receiving leader? Okay, Claypool. Claypool's got 13 touchdowns, so not as much as Najee. Farmouth is in third. He's got 3 touchdowns. Juju's got 8. Johnson's got 3. Ray's got his first. Najee has a passing touchdown, but he's got 18 rushing ones. I mean, right now, Claypool's showing to be our number 1. Defense, how we doing? Let's see. We haven't looked at that in a while. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, he's had a couple here and there outside of it, but that was his like breakout game. Who is my team sack leader? Ingram with 7 sacks. That's sad. Walt's only got 5. Hayward's got 6. Like, not really good. Granted, in real life, Watt is fucking slaying these quarterbacks. I love it. Love it. Of course, we have a bunch of interception boys. Mika's got 7. Hayden's got 5. Sutton's got 5. Bush's got 3. Brooks got 3. Lane's got 2. Spillane and Norwood each got 1. How many touchdowns? Mika's got 2 pick sixes. Brooks has got 2. Lane's got 2. Spillane's got 1. And Edmonds has got 1. Okay. So overall, not too bad, guys. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream here. If you guys are enjoying these, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you already haven't. Do hit that notification bell so you guys do get updated when I go live again or whenever I post videos. I do that on a regular basis here. But otherwise, like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying. I'll see you guys around for the next one. Hopefully Steelers can destroy the Vikings and move to 7-5-1. Take care, guys.